Oh, look who's here at the HQ. This can only mean one thing. What's up, guys? How are you?
Doing great.
Good. This is the final update of the Sledgehammer video series. It's been over 2 years, and now we have the final resolution. You've been begging for this update. We finally have it. They're probably wondering, why is it always Dave in the videos, never Damon? Well, that was for legal reasons. Until now.
What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Man, 2 years in the making, this one. Get on in here, come on.
Let's go.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
By the way, thanks for everything.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Now I can buy more car parts.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, welcome to our store.
First time. Oh, hell yeah.
The best part is we do have green shirts and beanies for sale.
We do.
I'll take a couple of those.
There's a green shirt. And there's beanies right here. By the way, what do you guys think, legally speaking, if we actually took some of our merch, a beanie and a green shirt, and mailed it to them?
Well, I think they're big fans, so it makes sense. Why not?
A great gift. Definitely famous now.
Great gift for them.
So this is our store. We're really excited to actually kind of wrap this up. It's been a long process.
Yeah.
As anything legally usually is, going to court and dealing with all that stuff, which you guys did on behalf of me. I'm honestly really happy with the outcome. There's certain things we can and cannot say in this video, obviously, but they're gonna go over all of that. Thanks for Dave for hosting the show. Dave was the one basically who did all the speaking on camera, told all the stories with the boys. Feels like countless videos, to be honest. And which is why it's nice to kind of bring this to a resolution online specifically, since we do have a resolution, you know, in the real world, out of court and everything. So yeah, let's get to it. I think I'm pretty excited to sit and kind of go over this with you guys and not hold the camera. The ironic part is I was the one behind the camera the whole time. I was actually the one holding the camera while these guys were doing their thing.
If you've been following this series since day one, right now, subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, and like this video.
Yeah, you know what? If this video,
Oh, here we go.
check this out. If this video gets 100,000 likes, all right, I'll sue somebody else. All right, here you go. Back in our boardroom.
Conference room.
Conference room. Let's
Like
go.
old days.
Let me move.
This is our production center right here.
We were at the racetrack over the weekend having some fun. So all our mounts, our sticky mounts, our suction cups. So you guys have a big update for us.
Oh yeah.
And well, really for them, it's actually pretty cool because there is actually more drama to all this, but we're not really sure where we're gonna go with that. If we resolve that or whatever, that might be something that happens offline. Maybe we'll bring it up, I don't know. But for the most part, this is it. This is the last video. Until the next incident. Right? There's always something, man.
Oh, we know.
When you spend as much time, you know, on the road as we do, we see a lot of crazy stuff, Dave and I. Okay, so hit us with it. Where do you want to start? What's step one with this?
Well, let's start with the fact that we've been going on for a little bit over 2 years. This incident happened on December 16, 2022. And what's today's date? January?
I know it's February.
We're already in February.
2nd. Feels
Wow.
like yesterday.
It is February 2nd, 2025.
So over 2 years.
By the way, it's 2025. Stop being a.
What's our motto?
That's my slogan for the rest of the year. You know, do some man or do some woman. Whatever you got to do, just handle your. None of this like everyone's so soft.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was born in '79 when like if you did something, you got f***ing hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Right?
that definitely, that applied for you. Forget 2025, 2022, you were like, okay, if you're going to do something, here I am.
Yeah, do
You
it.
weren't backing down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So sue more people is really the motto here.
All jokes aside, I'm glad that this has come to an end. There's some level of stress.
Yeah.
Because it's ongoing. Mm-hmm. You know, there were times when, in this case, there was like the whole like deposition thing going back and forth.
Yeah.
And there was a time when they were like wanting to depose like I think me at one point or something, and it was like and you end up in a room for like 9 hours getting like every question imaginable.
Yeah. Just the weeds of litigation. We're deep in there. If we go through depositions,
I was like,
oh man, it gets
I was like,
nasty.
man, What an inconvenient thing to have to go through.
Yeah.
But that's the game you play.
It's the game you play.
Yeah, it's not a one-way street.
No,
It's not.
definitely not.
It's not. And
So-
you know what? The other parties, they were willing to get this done as well. Not a single deposition was taken for this case.
Yeah, I was going to
nice.
say. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so step one of all this, what do you want to get into? There's so much. I don't know what you can.
gosh.
I don't know what we can legally say and not say. I know.
Well, let's just break the law.
Well, we know what you can legally
Let's
say.
just break the law. Yeah, they know.
That's why they're here. That's why they're here.
By the way, you get Dave's watch.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Batgirl.
Batman,
He's got
Batgirl.
Batman.
It's fitting.
Yeah, it's all right. Got a nice little one as well. All right.
Yeah, we have
So-
actually what you can
Man, the
legally say,
Rolex
Dave.
is around here. Holy crap.
You feeling a little bit naked over
He
there.
paid us well for this. Well, last time we were here, I think we were talking about how we were going to depose one of the parties.
Yes.
That obviously didn't fall through, and that party is actually no longer in the case.
There you go.
So we can't really get into details as to why, but I'm sure the audience can kind of figure it out. But for the most part, the case is just about done. I say the most part because it's not completely over. There's still one party that has yet to be dismissed, and we can get into that right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you talk about that person, it's a no-brainer who the other two people are that we're finished with.
It's
so.
Sledgehammer. Let's just get on it. It's Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
The
So-
only party that doesn't have an attorney, so
Yeah.
that's definitely not a coincidence. So
And have you had some challenges actually getting in contact with them?
100%.
Yeah.
With Sledgehammer?
absolutely.
So Sledgehammer's on the run.
well, he hasn't returned any of my calls or emails. So
Damn.
yeah.
We are planning, he will be the first deposition taken, just so we can kind of move things forward with this case. So we have that noticed, and so we will let you know if that is completed.
Which, by the way, it's set for February 12th. You know, it's not
Which is-
confidential.
So what happens
10
if he
days?
doesn't show up for any of that?
Well, if he doesn't show up, I can go to court and request that the court punish him. It's called sanctions. That's where the court will award us for the time we've spent noticing the deposition, showing up, and him just not being there. They'll compensate us for our time, and he would have to pay for that. If he didn't show up the second time or the third time, we go back to court and he can technically be held in contempt. And in more severe situations, they could throw him in jail. So not a very good thing to do, running away from a deposition.
Which we let him off the first time, but like fucking second time.
Yeah.
What does being held in contempt mean for those that don't know, including me?
Well, essentially it means you could be thrown in jail, right? When you violate something, you go to court. The judge has the discretion to punish you with more fines or throw you in jail.
Exactly.
Because you're basically disobeying.
Exactly what being held in contempt is you're disobeying a court order. So once you start to do that over and over, the court's like, okay, I'm tired of your
You're not taking this seriously.
Exactly. Here's either you're going to pay extra fines or I'm sentencing you to 30 days in county jail, for example. That could be one
Down.
thing you can do.
I'm
Yeah.
not built for that.
Well,
So if Sledgehammer, if you're watching, you have our number, you have our email, so it's probably a good idea for you to call us.
time to resolve this. Mm-hmm. Right? Everybody else has.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well,
I agree.
Other than that, I mean, damn, this is it.
This is it.
This is
been a
it's
long
kind of
time.
weird. It's kind of weird.
It is.
Why don't you give the audience a quick refresh on how you met these guys? Because Dave,
Oh, man.
Dave found them. Because this all happened
On
in-
Craigslist.
So the day of the incident, I'm like a fixer for the brand. So Damon will smash a cell phone, I'll find a new cell phone. Damon has a cracked windshield. I gotta call Apple. So
it's a rock form case. I can't break phones.
I like to think of myself as a problem solver. So when something happens, my first thought is, okay, what's the problem? I need lawyers. So I went on Google.
Yeah.
And searched lawyers. And I was looking through and I saw these guys, their pictures, and I was like, those are the guys. And I called you, and you thought at first you're like, who's this guy?
When Dave called me and he says, hey, this is Dave with Daily Driven Exotics, I'm like, I'm not trying to rent a exotic car. Like, why is somebody calling me? I was like, no. I almost hung up within 30 seconds. I was this close to hanging up. And then he kind of kept speaking and he mentioned this thing. He's like, I'm trying to sue someone for intentional torts. I was like, okay. Sounds like this guy has somewhat of idea of what he's trying to do here. I thought he was trying to sell me something. I was interested, almost hung up. Moral of the story, give people the time of day.
There you go.
Yeah, and since then, obviously, it's worked out really well working together. You know, you guys have been really helpful for you guys as well, explaining
You guys got
in terms.
Rolexes, supercars.
They explain in terms that we all understand because the legal stuff is confusing, but it's kind of neat to see like how it all works so that you can educate yourself to understand. Number one, don't do dumb things. I think the biggest lesson for the audience is like, if you're mad at somebody in a situation, whether it's road rage or whatever it is, this is what can happen if you're on that side of it. If you choose a moment to do something like, oh, I'm going to do this or that or take this action, like it sucks for the people involved.
Yeah. Stay cool, calm, collected, record everything.
Like what Damon did, like you stay calm, record it obviously, get some lawyers, and this is the outcome.
The thing I always think about, how could I have done this even better? And my thing would have been like, I would have just got in my car, drove down the road, and then called the cops. Because by getting out, it did obviously verbally escalate things, but I'm lucky it didn't physically escalate.
Well, there's so many of them, they're everywhere. And you didn't know that at the time. Like there could have been a fifth, sixth, seventh person, and obviously one person's willing to do this, what else could they have done?
There were other workers on site.
Yeah.
Like there was like 7 versus 1.
Yeah.
Right? And so, don't think you're the tough person or whatever. Like
I never think I'm the tough person. Only with my mouth. Now, just to clarify, Beanie and Green Shirt, we can't discuss why, but they're dismissed from this case. So that's done.
Yeah.
Right? We can't talk about why. They're done.
Yeah.
This is just now on Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
So okay, so you mentioned a deposition.
Yeah.
Should they appear or not appear, then what?
Well, the next step, if we don't reach an informal resolution, informal resolution means we resolve it outside of court. If that doesn't happen, we go to trial. We take it the distance. We present this case in front of a judge, in front of a jury, and we seek the full amount of damages that our client's entitled to, or that Damon's entitled to. Are we willing to resolve for less? We're willing to work with him, reach a resolution outside of court.
I've already been really pretty nice.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
DA, you
Yeah.
contacted me,
Yeah.
our representative on behalf of the DA, and we're like, do you want to send this guy to jail? And I was like, no, let's not send him to jail.
Yeah.
Right? I was just like, that could really ruin someone's life. And I've been in tough spots in my life for making bad decisions. And when someone's giving me a break or a second chance, I've been really grateful for it.
Yeah.
I thought I was kind of paying it forward. And in turn, Sledgehammer hasn't been really the person to be grateful for that kind of stuff. So at this point, I'm like, whatever, boys, have at them.
Yep. And we are.
Yeah. And that's it. Other than that, there's nothing else to talk about. Call it done. Thank these guys. And if you need some attorneys, contact them. Really good at what they do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Damon.
Appreciate it.
Let's go do some vlog. All right, guys, we're here. We're at the DDHQ. We are also open Monday to Friday, 10 to 5. Come to the merch store, pick something up. You'll probably even run into Dave or myself. And we're even doing some ride-alongs when I'm in town in some of the cars. So come and ask about that. But right now, what we want to do is we want to take the twin turbo F12 up to our good friends at DTM Auto Body because it's time to start that bodywork process. We have kind of like a intern kind of bit of bodywork to do. So like the hood, it looks okay, but let's face it, this needs to be a lot more finished. So what we did was we bought a whole second stock hood, and the team at DTM are going to custom cut it to properly fold and make its way around only the pieces that we want to really show off. Because right now, you can see all the suspension, you can see the frame, you can see a whole bunch of stuff that we don't really want to show off. We really just want to show off the turbos, the exhaust, that intake manifold, a little bit of the red from the Ferrari, and then cover everything else up, make it look a lot more finished, and get rid of obviously the old burn marks and everything. So we're gonna go up and they're gonna redo the hood. We're also looking at doing a front splitter because most F12s actually have a front splitter that go on this car. We have some carbon possible door panels that DTM could install in the meantime. And we have these little window pieces and the trim that's gonna go in here. So by the time this thing comes back in about a week and a bit, we're gonna have a completed car, like a truly completed car, which I'm excited about. Because once it's more completed and I don't have quite the entire engine sticking out and we have some more pieces buttoned up under the car, I'm gonna take this car and we're gonna spend more time street driving this car, which I think is the craziest part about this car. It is a street car. It is fully registered and insured, and it even has a number plate on the back, as our friend James would say, a number plate.
Back in the Revelto. I've actually only been in here a handful of times. Oh god, I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. Every time.
Very low. What's cool is, check this out. Got our own little drag strip right here. This thing will do a fat burnout. You ready?
It's wild when you have a car that's this fast in the factory, how quick it is, but everything is smooth and quiet. When you were younger and you had like a car that had like 200 horsepower, it felt scary fast, it was rattling and banging around.
And
But it's hard to
like
feel.
you put exhaust on it, it's like,
Oh yeah, or even like your turbo Integra had like 400 horsepower maybe.
was
It was
crazy.
terrifying. It was supposed to be that way. It's so well built in the fact that when it's operating, obviously right now, it's very quick and it shifts smooth. Not quite as smooth as a Huracan, it still has a little bit of a kick to it. Car wash. It's so quick. You hit 55 right away. Oh shit. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Someone went over, bro. Holy crap, someone went over the ravine.
I think it's just on fire.
Oh,
It's just a fire.
oh, there was a brush fire.
It is a fire, but it's a fire. You can smell
Welcome to Compton.
it. Very narrow. Well, if I curb the wheels, we got new ones coming.
This is where I actually took the twin turbo F12 to this drive-through.
Yeah,
If those watch that video.
we're on a roll.
Can we get a thumbnail in front of the drive-through window, see what it does? All right, time for a little treat beverage for me this morning, you guys.
What are you getting?
Self-care, it's something to do with the all right?
Yeah, can I please get a grande pike?
Boring. I got a double short oat milk latte, kids Tim.
There you go, buddy.
Cheat day.
You got a cup holder over
Cheat
there?
day. You know, if we switched to Rolls Royce content, like Phantoms and stuff, we wouldn't have this problem. What problem? If this video gets 100,000 likes, David's gonna buy me a Rolls Royce Phantom. 100,000 likes. Make it happen. It can be used. Like a 2007 Phantom. How those cops? It's like 80 pounds. There's the camera. Like that, we've arrived at DTM here in El Monte. That's not El Monte, by the way. For years I said El Monte, it's El Monte. I apologize for those who live here. And they're hiring.
They are hiring.
Well, let's go.
We have a special delivery.
Well, here we are at DTM. Hopefully they didn't lock the door on us again.
What up?
Where's the
Long
donuts?
time no see.
Where's the donuts?
Dave wants his pastries.
So I came here.
I was ready for you tomorrow.
So you're waiting for me tomorrow? You're waiting in the future.
We told him we were coming tomorrow.
You say you're coming tomorrow, you caught me off guard.
So I heard you guys are hiring.
Yeah, you got a big sign.
I can't afford you though.
Yeah, you can. I'm cheap. Why are we all wearing hoodies? We're all wearing hoodies, right? Hoodie, hoodie, hoodie. The boss shows up and he's like, I am better than everybody. Like, what are those?
That's beat up, man. It's beat
Mr.
up
Yellowstone?
stuff, bro. It's beat up
You need to
stuff.
stop watching those westerns.
It's beat up stuff, man.
So what's happening right now? What's going on here?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, apparently you're hiring, so
Oh, that's why you guys are here.
that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Give him the broom.
I lost some weight, so I'm now the body man. Dad joke for the win. Damon is currently in the bathroom right now, so if you want, we can have the meeting through the door. We need a body kit for the Revolto. Plus, there's another car that should be here already we need to talk about. Did that car get dropped off? Is it already here?
No, not yet.
Oh, we beat him. He's not here yet.
We're in a slightly more nimble car. It's not about speed when there's traffic, it's about being nimble.
So let's talk about new projects, I guess.
Oh my gosh. The hood situation on my car is atrocious, but we made the best of it. We've cut that hood 3 times and it's just got basically a big hole, right? But it doesn't really cover up the parts we want covered, and it doesn't feature and accentuate the parts that are cool, like the turbos and the exhaust and the billet intake manifold. So just like the Unicorn, they had the intake being shown and they had the turbos and exhaust. Now, they do same thing, cut certain various parts, because obviously there's parts that are just protruding above where the hood line would sit. But for the most part, I think just the cold side of the turbos and the piping, and then the piping a little bit maybe where it goes up into the intake. But the hood's pretty thick because it's multiple layers.
Right.
So there's little parts that maybe the top of the hood doesn't need to be cut, but underneath you might have to shave a little bit off or do whatever. But
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
ta-da!
What are the odds of that?
How are things with you guys? Very busy. Hey, that's cool.
Oh, there you go. You've seen this. Hey, pop the hood.
Dude.
Pop the hood, senor.
Hey, how you doing?
Pop the hood. Now we want to see the engine. Oh,
Dude, this
pop
thing
the
is
hood.
sick.
Have him look at the engine. Boom.
What?
That don't belong there.
That doesn't belong in here.
It does now.
That's cool. That's really cool. How much power does this thing make?
No clue.
It's got a decent sized turbo. I really want an FD. If I buy an FD, can you find me one of those crazy kits with all the aero on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is it.
Yeah, where'd you get this thing from, bro?
Well, it was perfectly good, and then Long picked it up.
And it got dropped.
Got down.
How to
We bought
fit
a
it, how to
damaged
fit
hood.
it in my Civic?
This thing was the cheapest hood for an F12 in the entire country. No BS. So most of these hoods go for how much? What were you guys finding them for?
Used, $6,000 used.
Holy.
With damage too.
Yeah,
It's not
with
perfect.
damage too.
It's not perfect.
So we got this one for what, 27?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad,
No.
considering we're gonna hack it up anyhow. So the goal of this is to be able to get the turbos and the exhaust, and then the intake part here. F12s already come with this little bit of a hole here. So we'll see how we can make it all work. And then the flip side, obviously you've got all this reinforcing. Throw it down. So they're gonna have to cut a bunch of this out without cutting the top part in some areas. Like here we had it cut out. They had it cut out.
Sounds like a you problem.
No.
It's
It's a him problem.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it's a me problem.
Piping for the intercooler.
Lucky me.
Yeah. Okay. But the good news is you have my car. So in a second, I'll be able to show you exactly what they've done so far. And you'll be able to mimic a lot of that. Oh, we know it's official. We got the Ferrari badge right
real.
here. A lot of the time they come, oh, over here. There's another sticker. Ferrari, there's the number. Ferrari stuff's expensive, man. Ferrari
What the
tax.
hell? Hey, how are you?
Welcome to traffic.
You have some traffic? Hey, we beat you. Towmaster is here. If you need a tow, he's your guy. There's a number. 818-800-7000. Let's load this bad boy. Okay, I got proof. I'm not gonna show the amount, but I paid my bill, so you can release it now. He's strict, this guy.
Avo don't mess
He told me
around.
if I don't pay him, he's not releasing the car.
Dude, he won't.
Next one I can come on release.
Oh, the next one. Oh, I pay him. I'll cancel it. Hear that? We pay our bills. There's no free lunch around here.
To some other YouTubers, I don't work for free, so I don't need your shout outs.
That's right.
You pay, I do it.
That's right.
Yeah, we pay him.
Thank you.
Bills paid.
Next time, bring your flip-flops. I don't want to see these shoes ever again. I'm not paying my bill if you wear shoes. That's how it works. He always has flip-flops. Gucci or Louis Vuitton?
And I need a DD Towmaster flip flop.
Oh, we should get some DD slides.
Let's do collab.
Make you some
My
DD
birthday is
slides.
July 8th,
Okay, deal. Hold on. I'll put that in.
What year?
July 8.
89.
89?
Holy crap. I'm
You mean
10
79?
I'm 10 years older than you? Holy shit. I'm getting old, guys.
You, buddy? Thanks for everything.
89.
Your next toe's on me.
I want to see Patrick steer.
Patrick, you want to drive the F12, buddy?
I don't want to be responsible.
Do you want to drive?
Kenny,
Watch it. You steer it.
This thing is heavy, bro.
Why?
Oh, why? What's wrong?
They want you to get in, Patrick.
I did it. Turn the wheel, dude. Turn the wheel.
I am.
You're killing it, Patrick.
It's heavy, hey?
If it's moving, so it's light.
Keep on moving. It's genuinely really hard. You know how the unicorn has that?
Yeah.
It's basically cut from like whatever's sticking out, like
Right.
this up and around the exhaust.
Okay.
All of that.
Okay.
Mirrored for this side, and then enough that you're basically gonna see this centerpiece.
Okay. Sounds good.
But then you can see over here.
Are you transferring these hood pins or you're gonna use something else?
No, we'll need hood pins.
Transfer these over?
Yeah, you can transfer.
Okay.
You can now see under here what had to be cut out in order for it to fit all of this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hey?
Yeah, it's good. But once it's done like that, and the centerpiece, it's gonna look a lot cleaner versus just hacked out. You can see all the frame, and this car has no under panels. And it needs under panels. I put like metal ones on, so that if when we were at the track, when we went to Willow, if you go off the track, it literally grinds because the curb, the drop is like this.
Yeah.
Have a look under the side of the car. Have you seen it?
No.
That looks like a skateboard.
Yeah, this is like 3 inches from the floor. Okay.
So it's like every time I go off the track, it's like this. So if we could put some plates, like aluminum plates underneath.
You want to close the floor off or what?
Yeah, close it off. So it also keeps it from all the dirt coming and just going up into every orifice of this thing.
Do you have the original panels to make a silhouette off it, or a copy of those?
Somewhere.
We must.
You have the originals, yeah. It's
But the basic things I think we should tackle is for now is the hood, the side window piece.
Are you manufacturing something for that?
And then we want to get that cover made for this. Take cardboard and put a template here. Because we're not going to use the frame or anything. It literally needs to be made according to whatever would cover all this up.
And then you need the
Just a door panel.
door panel.
I don't care what the door panel looks like. It could just be a flat carbon door panel with a little strap for the handle, which would be rad. Because right now I'm reaching out to grab the door handle here.
Right on. Just like my first car.
Same thing. I would just relocate this to something that's in here. I would just find something to attach to
that
this
releases for the.
so that you can hang out. This is the release for that.
Okay. Let's try to have just this and leave this plastic. Obviously, we'll give you what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then the first design, second design, what you wanted, and then the third one it will be like just the top and up to here.
Yeah.
Kind of like more like the like a 430 or the Challenge kind of deal, where there's a strip of mesh on the top. But at least you see it in picture.
Yeah, you just have to see it because you have to understand how that would change the look.
Right. And with the collar and on pictures and side by side, then you can make a better decision.
That's random.
Did a Mansory
Carbon
kit.
one.
They didn't want that back?
No, we did a Mansory kit on Bugatti and they never wanted it back.
Yours doesn't work.
Yeah, they left the front bumper, the intake chambers, like half the car's here. Yeah, even the wheels are here. Yeah, they just left all of it behind.
Wild covers here. From the Veyron, that's crazy.
That door's the skin of the Veyron too.
That door?
That sword panel, yeah.
So they had all that built here and they're like, yeah, I can keep it.
Yeah, they just never took it back.
I bet they don't own the car anymore.
No, it's gone. Yeah, it's long gone, yeah. Because the car was like a complete, like we complete dismantled the car. It was complete, like front bumper, everything was redone. Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. And this is cool. So this is a roof from a 600 LT?
Yeah, we did the conversion from the roof scoop for a customer.
That's sick. I had a 6.5 LT and I wanted to do that, but no balls.
It's hard to get that roof scoop too. Extremely hard.
Yeah. Big money.
It's only like a European option or something like that.
No, you can get it here.
Yeah,
but they'll let you, if you ship it to McLaren will put it on for you. It's like 50 grand.
Yeah. We can't do it aftermarket.
They won't sell you it.
They
No,
won't
for
sell you
sure.
it, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Body kit done. Let's go home.
Look at this one. This one is like pretty close. Look at this.
Or maybe the other side.
Right? Where if they cut it and shaped it, it was just like the way that it sat out.
Yeah.
Irony. It
Are
came
these
right
templates you have, or why do you have these?
It's in our
In the old,
chest upstairs. Yeah.
the relics?
Pleasure chest.
Pleasure chest. Yeah. What do you think, bro? Can we make it work? Yeah. I mean, temporary stuff. Yeah.
Perfect. Could you make that work on there?
I mean, they can make anything work. It's just
I'll figure it out.
how
far do you wanna go?
How much time and money and how far do you want to go? Every time I start doing something on one of my cars now, I'm like, Dave, film this. People will be shocked.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing what you guys do with that thing. We gotta go.
We have lots of projects to do here, so we'll get through this one and then,
Yes, maybe.
right?
Soon enough.
Let's go.